Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay guys, in today's video I am going to be sharing with you a very simple strategy that you can use to trade boom 300, boom 1000. Also, you can also use this strategy to trade the likes of boom 500, 1000, and also crash 500 and crash 1000. Now I have, as you can see, I've already placed a trade here. But now this video is going to be different from every other video I've shared with you, because I'm going to be giving you something extra at the middle part of this video. Towards the middle part of this video, I'll be giving you something extra that you can use to maximize profit, that can give you a better edge while trading using this strategy. Okay, so guys, the first thing you want to do is set up your chart. So let me show you what to do. Just go to your indicators section. Go to your indicators. If you're using an Android phone, if you check somewhere here at this F icon, you can still click on this F icon if you're using an Android phone. So let's go to our indicators. So let me just delete everything so we can do it afresh. Let me delete everything. Okay, let me delete everything so we can start afresh. So now this strategy is a very simple strategy, but if you follow it the way I explain it, you are going to really maximize profit. Okay, so now the first thing you want to set up is your moving average. So you look for your moving average. Okay, look for your moving average. Then your period should be 10. Okay, 10. Then your method is exponential. All right, then apply to close. Then your levels, don't add any level. Then use any color of your choice. Okay, use any color of your choice. So let me just use this color. Let me use white, but you can use any color of your choice. Okay, so we have the moving average set. Now the next thing you want to add is a relative strength index. Okay, I'll be showing you how to use these parameters to look for good entries in the market. Okay, so now this is your relative. Yes, this is our relative strength index. Okay, so your period is 14. Apply to close. Your levels is your level should be 10 and 90. Okay, this should be your levels. Okay, then you click done. So we now have our RSI window here. All right, so the next indicator you want to add is another moving average, but this time around you're adding it to the indicator window 1. Okay, so you click on the plus sign on the indicator window 1. Okay, and you look for your moving average. Okay, so this time around you change the parameters from 10 to 3. All right, from 10 to 3. Then your method should be simple. All right, then it is applied to close. Then you can use what color? You can use any color of your choice. Okay, but I want to use something like, let me use green. I want to use green, but you can use any color of your choice. All right, so you then click done. Now the next indicator you want to add is a MACD. Okay, but this MACD, you are adding it in a different way. Okay, you come to this indicator window 1. Okay, and you look for your MACD. Okay guys, stay with me. You're gonna learn something different from this video. Okay, you're gonna learn something totally different from this video. Now your fast EMA should be 12. Your slow EMA should be 26. SDM is 9. Apply to close. Then your styles, you can use any style of your choice. Okay, you can use any color of your choice in your styles. Okay, but now for this MACD main, let me save it first. Let me click done. Okay, as you can see, we now have the MACD and the moving average showing in this RSI window here. Now, but let's go back to this indicator. There's something I wanted to understand. Let's go back to the indicator. Let's go back to MACD. In this your style, this your color here, use something that is not very transparent. If you're using a white background, you can use a color like you can use a color that will not really show in your background, because we don't really want it to show, but you don't want it to be invisible, but you just use a color that it will not really be visible in your background. Okay, so you click on save and you have your parameters here. So now, how do you trade using this concept? How do you trade using this strategy? Okay, now the first thing you want to do is to go to your higher time frame analysis. Is to go to like your 15 minutes, okay, or you can go to like 30 minutes, okay, and you look at what's happening in the market. Okay, now from this 15-minute time frame, price got to this zone. Okay, price got to this zone. It came to, this is like a support zone. This is like a resistance zone. Price came to this resistance zone, okay, before we started looking for entries. Now, if you now go down to 1 minute time frame, there's another criteria that played out here. If you look at this RSI here, there was a crossing here. There was a crossing in this zone. This red line, it crossed this green line. Okay. Also here, this moving average that was there, it changed direction. Okay, and these two parameters, they're in alignment. So this is the first criteria that we saw that made us take this trade. How do you trade this trade? Are you scalping, or you are taking long trades? Okay, so now the safest way to trade using this strategy is to take 6 to 8 candles. Okay, just take 6 to 8 candles and you're out of the market. Take 6 to 8 candles and you are out of the market. So let me just place a take profit order so the market can take us out. All right, so you just take 6 to 8 candles and you are out of the market. Okay, now I told you I'm going to be giving you something extra to trade these strategies, to give you an edge, to give you a better edge. Okay, can you see when that same parameter happened? When look at here, when can you see from this point, from this zone, when these spikes happen? Remember, we are not trading spikes with this strategy. We are just trying to sell or buy. When these spikes happen here, when these spikes happen in this zone, there was no confirmation. This red just crossed this green, but there was no confirmation. Okay, and this is in the middle of a range. It happened in the middle of a range. Okay, I think I have 2 orders. So the first one has been triggered. Let me set up the second one. Take profit order. Let me set up the second take profit order. Okay, so to take us out. Okay, all right, so to take us out. So let's go back to more price action. I'm just trying to show you how to use these indicators and why these indicators are in our chart. Okay, before we now move to the main parameters, or the main focus, or the main thing we want to look out in the markets before placing any trade. Okay, and also you can also use this strategy to take long trades in the market. All right, guys, can you see? Immediately we left the market, a spike happened. So the only time when you'll be taking trade is when there's a significant move, there's a significant spike upwards. Okay, and this your green level got to this 90 level. Okay, as soon as it gets to this 90 level, and there's a crossing here, and there's another crossing here, but you don't have to wait for this moving average that is in your chart. You just have to be looking at this your RSI window. Immediately you see a crossing around here, you look for a sell opportunity and you take 6 to 8 candles and you are done. Now, what is the main thing I want to show you in this chart, or I want to show you what is the main concept I want to show you. Okay, now let me just remove these indicators, this indicator window 1. Let me remove everything here so we can yes, we are done. Now let's go to our plain chart. Okay, we now have a plain chart. All right, let me put my phone on auto rotation. Now let me tilt my phone this way. Okay, so guys, before you trade this market, you should always try and figure out what is happening in the market. Okay, figure out what is happening in the market. Now let's go to the daily time frame. You have to start from the daily time frame. All right, you have to start from the daily time frame. Let me just take this off our chart. Okay, you have to start from the daily time frame. Okay, any day you want to chart, any day you want to trade this market, you have to start from the daily time frame. Now from the daily time frame, what do you think is happening? look at this, our moving average that we have here. At this point, it was in a downward. Our candlesticks were below this moving average, and those days we had more selling opportunities. So these are the kind of days whereby you'll be looking for more scalping opportunities using this strategy. But here, what happened here? The market ranged here, and this our moving average. Can you see it was in the flat? In these zones it was flat. Let me expand the chart. Okay, when the moving average was in this zone, it was flat. Can you see how it was flat here? But today, this candle now is daily candle. This candle is now above the moving average, which indicates that the market has now switched to a bullish move. Okay, the market has now switched to a bullish move. And now, what can you see from the overall directional bias of this market? This market is currently bullish. Let me show you something now. Let me use the trend line. Okay, let me use the trend line to show you something. Can you see how price has been respecting this trend line? So price just came back. This move that happened here, price just came back to retest this trend line, and it's now going back upwards. So whenever you see that price is in an uptrend like this, those days, whenever if you are scalping, if you see a good scalping opportunity, you just take few candles and you are out of the market. Now, how do you maximize this kind of move? How do you take advantage of this kind of move that you see that the market is in an uptrend? This is something that is more advanced. Okay, it's a more advanced concept, but this is something my VIP students know, but I want to show it to you. Okay, okay, have you ever heard of the order block trading strategy? Okay, the order block trading strategy is a smart money trading concept. Okay, or is a concept that banks use. Okay, but it's more advanced. But I want to just show you something. Okay, I want to show you how it works. I want to also show you that it works in crash and boom market. Okay, now we are in the 5-minute time frame. All right, let me squeeze the chart. Okay, let me just take out this moving average we have here. Let me take out this moving average. Okay, let me delete it. Let me delete this moving average you have here. Let me delete it so we can look at the chart properly. All right, now we are in the 5-minute time frame. Okay, this is how the order block strategy works. This candle here, this last candle, this can be referred to as an order block. This was the last sell zone before price changed direction. Okay, and as you can see, this week here was where this week here that you can see here, this week where I placed this rectangle, that's exactly where price came and reacted to before this spike happened. But I'm still going to show you something else again. There was a confirmation. This thing I'm showing you, it works well in crash and boom 300. I've backtested this in a lot of time. Okay, and I've noticed it. So if you understand how the order block strategy works, you can be catching bigger moves. Okay, not just 5 candles, not just 10 candles. You can be catching full moves. Okay, I'm still going to show you. Let me just show you something just now. Okay, these are trades that we took. All right, these are trades that we took. Okay, can you see this move that happened here? This trade was traded using the order block strategy. This is my live account. Can you see? This was a live account. Okay, this same concept that happened here was traded using the order block trading strategy. And can you see how big the moves were? And can you see how accurate the entry was? Now let's go back to the chart. Okay, let's go back to the chart. Let me show you what is happening. All right, now, so price came to that 5 minutes last order block. This was the reaction. This was the relaxed reaction from here to here. This was the last place price sold after this small spike in this 1 minute time frame. This was the last place price sold before it started moving upwards. Now, after breaking this zone, let me mark here. Let me just mark this zone. This can be referred to as a break of structure. Okay, after price broke this previous range. Okay, as you can see from the 5 minute time frame, all these zones, they were all ranging zones. Okay, as soon as price broke out from that zone, as soon as price broke out from this zone, breaking this resistance I just marked. As soon as price broke it, it still came back to retest this other block. It came back to retest this other block before going back upwards. Now let me show you the last confirmation that happened. Okay, after price reacted to this other block. Okay, if you're not able to if you're not able to catch this spike here, you still have another opportunity. As soon as price reacted to this other block, it bought and it broke this 1 minute zone. Okay, my VIP students understand this concept very well, and this is how we catch big moves in the market. This is how we catch big moves in the market. But this concept is more deep, it's more complex, so you need to have a structured knowledge about it. So if you want to join my VIP group, just send me a message and I will add you to. Just send me a message and I will tell you the criteria that is required to join my VIP group. Now, after this reaction that happened here, after this reaction, price came back to still retest this 1 minute zone to take the last orders before breaking it, before continuing moving upwards. Let me mark it. Okay, this was the last spike. This was the first spike. Okay, this was the spike that happened. So price still came back to this zone. Can you see? Price still came back to this zone to retest. So there was a double confirmation after price broke this minor structure, this zone here. Can you see that these spikes, when price came to this other block, it spiked a little, and these little spikes, they broke this zone to confirm that price is going back upwards again. Can you see that price is still going upwards? And I told you that and when we check the daily time frame, I told you that the general bias is bullish. So price is in an uptrend. Okay, but I just showed you how to scalp this market using those criteria. So don't fail to use those RSI, those MACD that I showed to you. You can still use them to scalp this market very well and make good profits. But if you want to catch big moves, these are the things you need to do. Okay, you need to understand this other block trading concept. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Okay, and if you also want to join our VIP group and learn how to maximize your trade and learn how to catch better moves, big moves, okay, just send me a message and I will add you to our VIP group. All right, so guys, thank you for watching this video. Peace out. God bless you.